John Stewart says neighbor Jack Clark damaged his front yard when he cut a branch off a tree. Jack is countersuing for harassment.
So the fence is not the boundary of the property. When you buy a house, you have somebody come in and survey it to make sure that what the lines are.
The property is never surveyed.
Just a second. Then, did you cut trees that were at the fence line?
I cut trees that were on my side of the fence.
No. Well, you can't do that.
Why can't I?
Because you've been put on notice from him that he put the fence in and he gave himself 8 inches. And you are not to cut the trees that were in that 8 inches because that was his property.
I don't believe him.
Well, then just a second. I don't care whether you believe him or not. If you're a neighbor and your neighbor tells you that, then you don't go and trim the trees at the fence line. You say to him, listen, let's get the property surveyed. We'll split the cost of it because I don't believe that you would put the fence up not at the property line. So I'll go 50-50 with you and we'll have the property surveyed, which you should have done in 2014. Did you ask him for a survey that he had done?
Yes.
And did he show it to you?
No, he began to dig in the dirt with his fingers and a spoon to trying to find a marker, a pen that he said was the marker for the property line, which he never found.
Okay, you have something
Your Honor,
to show.
I have the property survey here. I also have a photo of the pin in the back of the property. And there was the same pin in the front, which I showed to him, and he actually dug it up and threw it in my yard.
That's not true.
With the
Okay.
concrete that was poured around it.
I got it. I want to see the trees that he cut down.
Okay, I have photos of other trees that he cut down, not...
I want to see the picture of the trees that he cut down. You say he
Okay.
cut down several. He's got a stupid attitude anyway.
Actually, he cut one of the trees down yesterday at
He
12
said
o'clock.
he's got a stupid attitude.
He
Who
just
are
did
you?
it yesterday at 12
Me?
o'clock, and
Yeah,
I'm his girlfriend. Next.
You're his girlfriend.
Yes.
here's a
He's got an
picture.
attitude.
Here's a picture from my video camera at home while we were down here yesterday
I see it.
of guys cutting the tree down. It's from the back of my house, and this is the tree. And it shows the time, and it shows the sequence of it being cut down.
I'd like to see it, please.
And it shows it down in his yard, which he did yesterday. That was the last tree left on my side of the property, on that side of the fence. That was the last of the 4 trees that he cut down.
Whose house is this?
That would be his house, looking over the fence. You used to not be able to see the house over the fence at all. But
Because
now
there
that
were
he's cut
trees
all the
there.
trees down, you can see everything through there.
So he cut the trees down that were on the other side of the
Yes.
fence.
Yes.
But on your property.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. May I see the survey, please?
It's right here. Do you want the photos that have the pin mark?
So what you did was you had trees planted, and in front of the trees there was a fence.
But if you look at the property survey, it shows a fence. That was the existing fence. It was a wire fence, and it did not follow the property at all. And all the trees were growing just inside that fence, on my side of that fence. Well, I wanted to save those trees, so I readjusted everything on the property and with the fence and the wall so that it was a straight line with the property,
Did you
8
cut
inches
down
in.
these trees yesterday? Did you cause these trees to be cut down yesterday?
did.
Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $5,000. Your counterclaim's dismissed. We're done.
Thank you.
Parties are excused. You may step out.